Probably the best part of the movie, and Foxy pretty much sums it up.
Hey there, Net Best Buds, and welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm Ray, and today we're going to be looking at the Netflix original, Bird Box. So Bird Box is the latest Netflix original piece of content that's sweeping the internet by storm. Very overhyped, I think. A lot of people talking about it, and I'm going to be honest, I don't understand it. But while I have you here at the beginning of the video, definitely go and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the content that I do put out. And the question this time around, guys, is what's your favorite piece of Netflix content? My favorite original is absolutely American Vandal Season 1. Haven't seen Season 2 yet, but that show is just hysterical. I love it. I think I binge watched it in one night, starting at like 8 o'clock. That was a long night. After a worldwide event causes a mass extinction, a group of survivors must band together to outlast an enemy that kills you if you open your eyes. So I'll start with my biggest positive, and that is that the movie has a really good visual style. There's some really creepy imagery as far as when the event starts taking place, with one woman literally just, going and sitting inside a flaming car. Weird. And then there are all the survivors. Michael Jackson and 50 Cent were pretty good in the movie. Is that a real thing that people don't know, that it's Sandra Bullock and not someone who just looks like Michael Jackson? It's gotta be a joke, right? Honestly, Sandra Bullock did carry the film almost single-handedly, and I really like that she just calls the kids in the movie boy and girl. It seems very distant, which I get is part of her character, but I just thought that was funny. I was going to make a Machine Gun Kelly joke about one of the characters looking a lot like him, but it turned out to actually be Machine Gun Kelly, and his character is one of the most unlikable in the movie, where every other word he says is the F word, and he's just a piece of crap. Also, his cadet cop, not girlfriend, but eventual girlfriend, makes a complete 180 in her character, like, halfway through the movie, and it just kind of came out of nowhere and makes no sense. The character of Olympia was terrible, with both how useless she claimed to be and how useless she actually was. It's great characterization saying that you've literally been coddled your entire life, and that you have no chance of surviving. Really cool. I will say John Malkovich was my favorite character. He was fun to watch in the movie. While we're still talking about the survivors, they make some really dumb decisions. Like, one of them is a grocery store manager, I think, and he's like, hey, I locked the store up, plenty of supplies there. How about we just take a small group in a completely blacked out vehicle to go and bring stuff back instead of, everyone migrating there and then just relocking down the store. Would have just made way more sense. So there is a subset of survivors that get infected by these monsters that are causing people to kill themselves. And they don't kill themselves, they just hunt down other people and either kill them, try to convert them, or try to let the monsters kill them, I guess. And that was a really cool idea. That just wasn't fleshed out well enough, I thought. Which is my biggest problem with the movie, is it has a lot of really cool ideas, just nothing's expanded on in a good way. I mean, with all the cool concepts they have going on here, they should have just called the movie A Quiet Happening of Eli. The movie also drags for its almost entire 2-hour runtime, and it felt like I was just watching Gone with the Wind with how long this movie felt. And speaking of length, the past, where the events are just starting to happen, there's literally no concept of time in that period at all. Like, you have no idea how long they've been in those houses together. I will say though, my favorite parts of the movie were when the monsters break into the house of the survivors, and also when Sandra Bullock has to run through the woods with what are clearly 2 dolls. That was pretty funny. With a lot of weak characters and ideas with a lot of potential but poor realization, I found myself being pretty bored from beginning to end with this one. Bird Box gets a 5 out of 10. Amanda really liked this movie, and I think that was almost exclusively because of Sandra Bullock, but I'm not Amanda, and Sandy can't sway me that easy. So, that's my review for Bird Box. I really wish my last review of the year was a better movie, but I guess that's just how it happens sometimes, right? As always, thank you guys for getting to the end of the video. It means a great deal continuing to watch the content that I do put out. Definitely subscribe like I mentioned earlier, give the video a like, share with a movie-loving friend, and let me know down in the comments what your favorite Netflix movie is, or TV show. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya!